Hey guys, Zero here. This is my year-end video. Sorry this is a little jank. I tried using a tripod setup, but it wasn't getting the shot I wanted. So unfortunately, you're going to get a handheld shot here. Hopefully that's okay. I'm actually filming this portion on the 20th. I'm going to be jumping around here because I've got portions for everything. Because of my financial situation, I did not do any Black Friday shopping. In fact, the only guy I got on Black Friday was this little Godzilla guy here. Yeah, so that's basically it. So what I've decided to do is I didn't do a video last year, and I haven't done one of these videos in a few years because, I don't know, I get caught up and it doesn't end up happening, and then I second guess myself, what am I doing this? So instead I thought it'd be fun if I covered the stuff from last year. So I've got a bag from all the stuff that I did for Black Friday, Boxing Day, Christmas last year. It's been sitting in the same bag in my room all year because I thought, oh, eventually I'll get to it. Better late than never, I say. So let's take a look and see what's in here. So this first thing I know, I bought a bunch of games on Boxing Day last year. One of those games is for PlayStation, Kileak, the DNA Imperative. I don't know what kind of game this is, but it looked kind of neat, so I thought, why not? So there's that, and there's another bag of goodies here for a game. What did I buy? Oh, Game & Watch Gallery 4. I didn't have this one, so now I do. I'm going to have to update my backlog because this stuff's literally been sitting, and I haven't, updated anything. So, yeah, anyways. Let me just dive into the bag here, see what else we got. So, my roommates Tristan and Sean, before they moved out, got me this Mandalorian pop. What does that say on the front of it? It says to Grogu from Mando. Yeah, a little pink Mandalorian. This is the bobblehead too. It's a bobblehead. So I haven't opened this up, but I'll probably open this up, put this on my shelf. I finally started watching The Mandalorian, so I'm getting caught up with Star Wars stuff. What else have we got here? Let me open up this bag. Everything's gonna fall over. Okay, I'll put the bag on here. They also gave me this board game, Exit the Game, Pharaoh's Tomb. I don't know much about this board game, but Bill and I like to collect board games, so I thought that's kind of neat. So that was from them. Let's see. What was... Oh, okay. So here's some stuff that I bought. This is Out to Lunch. I think this is related to Panic Restaurant. It's not nearly as expensive, but it doesn't hurt to have it, right? I also got my hands on... Oh, well, that's not a new game. Let's see. What's this here? Oh, my deck box of Magic the Gathering cards that my brother gave me. He built me a deck, I think this is a red-green deck. Ironically, red-green. Magic the Gathering. So I have that. They got me, Tristan and Sean got me another, this is the, I guess this Christmas edition Boba Fett. He's also Boba Fett, so that's kind of neat. I don't really collect pops, but I get Star Wars ones, for example. Let's see, what do we got in here? Oh yeah, I picked up Unicorn Overlord. I still need to play through this game, but I picked that up because it was on sale during Black Friday. What is this? Oh yeah, that's the Super Game Boy. What do I have? Oh, one thing I picked up Black Friday is a complete in-box copy of Donkey Kong for the Game Boy, and that's why the Super Game Boy is in there, I guess, because, yeah, I'm going to play this at some point. I've always wanted a copy of this, and with the 45th anniversary coming up next year in 2026, I figure it's time to get back into that game. I haven't played it in a long time. I played it, years ago. My babysitter's kid had it. Anyways, what do we got here? Some kind of wireless adapter for some kind of GameCube controller, because I think I feel a GameCube controller in here that I picked up, a wireless GameCube controller. Yeah, there we go. It is Interact wireless GameCube controller. I don't even know if this fucking thing works, but hey, it's got what I like. It's got the big, it's got the buttons are more pronounced, and this is the kind of way that I like my GameCube controllers, with more pronounced buttons and stuff. So, yeah, we'll see if that works. And is that it, or is there anything else in here? Oh, yeah, and when my brother was visiting, we went to a town, and we did some Black Friday shopping, and I picked up Double Dragon on Tiger Electronics. I saw this and I'm like, I knew I had to have it. So anyways, that's I think that's everything. And then of course I bought my PS5 and Astrobot and stuff, but you guys know about that. But I'm glad I bought it when I did, because now the prices of consoles have gone up. So anyways, let's cut to me in the future talking about Christmas stuff from this year. And then maybe Boxing Day stuff. I don't know. Like I said, I don't have a lot of money this year, so we'll see. Cut to Zero the Future now. Oh hi, completely different camera angle because I'm filming this on Christmas Day. So yeah, this video is going to be all over the place, but that's okay. I want to show you guys some of the stuff that I got before Christmas. It was like, I would say like Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and everything pre-Christmas, essentially. Essentially, didn't really buy that much stuff because, honestly, didn't have a lot of money. But I had some gift cards that I needed to use up, so we did use those. So let me get started with a few things. First off, this is one of the first things I bought. I bought this actually on Black Friday. This is a little plushie of Godzilla. It was cute. It was only like $6, as you see. $6 on the thing there at EB Games. I thought it was cute. I really like Godzilla, like kaiju stuff, so I picked him up. He's my pal. He sits by the TV usually and protects a photo of Raymond. So yeah, there's that. I'm just gonna set him over here as our little mascot guy. I don't know if you can see him. He's probably off camera. Yeah, let's put him there. Okay, cool. And actually, this next thing was a gift I received. This was from, oh shit, stuff falling over. This was from Bill and Demi. They actually picked me up this Hyperbomb Mega Man. Now, there's a few of these figures, and I actually did pick one up where it's Mega Man with several different heads, and, you know, it's different powers from Mega Man 1. They've had these for a while, but I haven't had a chance to get them, so I thought this was really cool. So, yeah, thanks to Bill and Demi for getting me this. In terms of things I bought, I went back and I bought this Iceman one because Bill actually tipped me off that this one was only $15, as you can see. So I picked it up, and really cool. And now I've got a few of these. Eventually, when I start working again, I think I'm going to pick up the Cutman, and they have a Cutman, a Leckman, and a Bomb Man that I want to get. Oh, and a Fireman. I think the only one they don't have is Gutsman, which I think he's the hardest one to get anyway. So anyways, really cool. Probably going to go on the shelf. I haven't decided if I'm going to open these yet or not. Since we're talking about EB Games, I thought I'd take a look at this, some of their used manga. This one's called Not Your Idol, and this one looked cool to me. I'll just show the back here. The synopsis is, after that day, she stopped being a girl. In the wake of an assault, Nina Kamiyama, a former idol in the group Pure Club, shuns her femininity and starts dressing as a boy. At high school, she keeps to herself, but fellow students Hikaru Hoichi realizes who she is. What secrets is she keeping? And I can't see the rest because it's blocked by the thing. But this just looked really neat. It was part of their cheap manga. It was only $6, so I thought I'd check it out. I'll find out if it's any good soon, hopefully. Next, this is something that I saw a couple times at the Miniso. We have a Miniso store. If you don't know what that is, it's mostly for Sanrio stuff. But I saw these. They literally just says Transformation Toy. Transformation, it says on the top. And I picked up this little green guy. It's a little guy who turns into a bigger robot. I don't know how you can see with the lighting there, but I'll show it on the back. There's a whole bunch of them. These are $5. Normally you don't find that kind of stuff in a Miniso for $5. And so I thought I'd pick this one up, see if I like it. And if I like it, I'll get the other ones. I really like customizable robot stuff and Transformer stuff. This actually, the first thing I thought of when I saw this was a GoBots. I miss GoBots. I used to have some as a kid. And so, yeah, I'm going to check these out. And if they're cool, I might get more of them. So we're on to Christmas, and one of the first things I got is my folks got me this little Perka drinking mug. It's basically just a big, one of those, like, what do you call them? Tumblers, I guess? Oh, there goes the straw. Yeah, this thing's huge. I didn't have one of these, so I thought, hey, this would be nice, and now I've got a little tumbler, so. Not like Tumblr.com, but I think you guys get the gist of that. So I'm not going to go over every single Christmas gift I got, just the ones that will be relevant to this video. I didn't really ask for anything this year because of my situation. I knew I wasn't going to be able to buy many gifts. And so I said I didn't ask for anything. And
my parents really cut down this year. They finally cut down like they said they would. I got some practical things like socks, shoes, underwear. I got a new scraper for my car, which extends. It's pretty sick. But my brother asked me, he's like, what games do you want? And I just sent him my Throne. If you guys want to send me stuff on Throne, you can as well. I said, look on there. If there's anything you see, then great. So one thing he got me was Puyo Puyo Tetris 1. I had the second game, but I did not have the first game. And this is sealed, so yeah, I didn't have this one, and he was nice enough to pick it up. And this one, he actually said it was on sale for $5. Digimon Survive for the Xbox One. So I haven't seen this game go down to $5, but he found it and said, hey, do you have it? I said no. And so he found it for Xbox One for $5, probably specifically the Xbox One version. So I'm going to have to bust out my Xbox One and play more of this. And probably PSO too, because I know that Pizza Maid is probably breathing down my neck going, PSO2, PSO2. Anyways. So other than a bunch of gift cards and stuff, the last things I'm going to show you guys are, I didn't even expect this. So my cousin Mark, who I've been hanging out with a lot, you guys might have heard him once on Power Plays. We hang out every other Friday for a movie night. And so he's been hanging with us a lot. And he, just like I was back in the day, was big into Power Rangers. He actually, he kind of left the fandom after a while. He stayed longer than I did. I think he watched up until like Wild Force, I think originally when it was airing. I had left after Turbo. But he saw some of my Power Ranger stuff I had, and he thought, oh, this is cool. And then he actually told me, he's like, oh, I went to a toy store, actually a toy store that normally didn't have any Power Ranger stuff. And he's like, oh, they had Power Ranger stuff. I'm like, what? And so I looked in that toy store like 4 or 5 times, and every time I was disappointed because there was no Power Ranger stuff. There's nothing I really cared for. But then recently they just added the Reignition stuff, and I was bummed because I was like, now I don't have the money to buy stuff. But he went and he got me 2 of the flip heads. He got me Billy and he got me Zach. And yeah, they do flip, and I'll just show you real quick. You can do it from within the package. So part of me isn't sure if I want to open these or not, because they're still in the package and you can do the flip head thing. But another part of me is like, oh man, I want to display these. So let me know in the comments below if you guys want me to unbox these. I'd like to do unbox videos. I could do that and the Mega Man stuff too, because on my vlog channel. Because honestly, if you guys want it, I'll open them. But if not, I might just keep these in the package, because these are really cool. These Reignition figures and the sculpts. Like, look at Billy's head. I don't know if you can tell from here, but these are much better sculpts than what we originally got. So these are really, really cool toys. So Hasbro's kicking it up with their Power Ranger stuff. So I was really happy to get these. These are awesome. Hey, I'm back. It's the next day, Boxing Day. Don't get too excited. There isn't much stuff, but there is a couple of Christmas presents I missed. These are specifically stuff on Steam. And when I get offer gifts on Steam, it always ends in a fuck you. Which is, I don't hate these people, it's just a bit I do. So fuck you to Sora, who got me Lethal League Blaze on Steam. Thanks, buddy. And then I gotta give a special triple fuck you to Esquioto, who gave me Kaze the Wild Masks, Attack Heroes, and Wolfenstein the New Order all on Steam. Yeah, fuck you, buddy. Thanks.
Also, a quick fuck you to Kane for giving me Dementium the Ward. Thanks, buddy.
Anyways, that's it for Christmas stuff. Now it's time for Boxing Day. I picked up these Game Boy D-pad candies. Yeah. That's it. So initially, I didn't really get much stuff for Boxing Day because, well, I don't have a lot of money right now, and a lot of the money I have to save for living expenses, stuff like that. But I did get some gift cards, and I went there initially, and I was like, I didn't see anything I really wanted. Except for one thing, and I passed on it a bunch of times, and I thought to myself, if it's down the lowest price I've seen it. If I pass on it now, it may be gone. I know they had plenty of them left, but I just really wanted this. So what I picked up is, well, before I do that, when I went back out, it started snowstorming, so I was sort of like, as I was driving, immediately like, oh, do I regret my decision of coming out here? I don't now, because there was a few other things I found. But first thing, the thing that I really wanted was this Sega Genesis Villains Diorama thing. They've been releasing these little cartridge things with like different characters. As you see, this one has Sonic 1. And I really wanted this for a few reasons. The first one is I thought it was a cool diorama set. I might get the other cartridges eventually. But it also comes with a Genesis cartridge holder, which I'm starting to get into like holders and stuff like that. So this was originally, when it came out, I believe $70. It was marked down to $29.97. And I happen to have a gift card for Walmart, so I basically got this for, I think I paid like $5 after my gift card, because it was a $25 gift card or something like that. So yeah, I will probably open this on my vlog channel. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you want to see an unboxing of this, because I would like to go over the stuff in this. But yeah, I him and hawed about getting this for a long time, and I just decided, you know what, now's the time. You know what, even though, you know, I don't have a lot of funds right now, this is the lowest price I've seen it. Just get it. And so, you know what, I don't regret the purchase. I'm really excited to put this thing together. Let me just show you the back to show you what is in it there. So yeah, I'm really excited to put this together. To coincide with that, when I was in Walmart, there's a couple other things. First off, they had a bunch of their Hallmark ornaments on for half off, so they were like $5 each. And I was looking through them, I was like, there wasn't a lot left, but I did manage to find an NES controller. And sorry, these look a little wet because I got snowed on, but I'm going to be taking these out of the case and putting them on my shelf. I'm not going to be unboxing these. But yeah, there's an NES controller. I wanted to see if they had a SNES controller, but they didn't. But I thought, that's cool, that's fine. And to go with the Genesis diorama, I decided to get my boy Nux. That's right, they had a Knuckles ornament thing there, and I thought, why not? He's my favorite Sonic character. It can go with the rest of the Sonic Sega display. So yeah, I got my boy Nux. So yeah, they were selling these for like $12, and they were down to $5 right now because they're trying to get rid of them. So yeah, and they're kind of like little figurines because some of them have stands. This one doesn't, but don't sleep on the Hallmark ornaments, because sometimes they're kind of cool. There's a Super Nintendo one that I've seen people get that I want to get, but they're not bad as display pieces. So don't sleep on those. And so the last thing I got, this is something that like my roommate Bill has been buying a bunch of these. And there was one I really wanted of these Zeromaster retro like block things. They're basically like Legos. There's a Game Boy one I wanted to get, as you see on the side of this one. But unfortunately, they didn't have any. So I decided to grab this cassette player one because they only had one cassette player. There was a couple of the computers. I thought about getting those. Bill has one of the computers, but the cassette player is one that I thought was really cool. So I decided to pick that one up. And so yeah, even though I had no money, like almost no money, I still went Boxing Day shopping because I can't say no to a good deal.
All right, back to the chair, and just wanted to take a minute to talk about a few things from this year. 2025 was a tough year for me. I lost my job at the end of March. It wasn't like I got fired. My contract was up, and I've spent the entire year looking for work. I did Anime North, which I finally posted the videos for that. It was good to see Blondie again. It was good to see Demi again. And actually, Demi's back right now for Christmas, so I'm getting to see a lot of her too. And then it's just been, I don't know, it's been, this year's been up and down, and I hate to say mostly down. In November, I lost my income I was getting employment insurance from my last job, and I didn't know it only lasts 35 weeks. I've had it longer before. So now, unfortunately, I'm on social assistance. I might have work lined up, but I currently don't. I'm not working. And being off work for 9 months is really, really tough. This isn't the longest I've been off work. The longest I've been off work was, I believe, 12 months. That was back in 2019 up until November 2019 up until November 2020. But the difference that time was I was living at home. And so this isn't the first time I've lived on my own where I haven't had work. I eventually did get work last time I lost a job, but this time it's just been a lot tougher. It's a lot tougher out there, and with the way things are moving, it's crazy. I can say this December 1st was my 5th year living on my own and actually being moved in with Bill. We moved into the apartment December 1st, 2020, which terrible time to move during the pandemic, but We did. And then shortly after, I believe we've been in this house for 3-4 years now. We moved in 2022, I want to say. I think 2022 we moved into this house. Uh, and that was stressful because the weekend we finally got all moved in, I got laid off from a job. And then that weekend we had a tornado. So that was fun. And so we were without power and internet for a few days. It was pretty stressful. But yeah, this has been the toughest year I've had in a while, just because I don't like, not having a job has been like a financial burden. I am okay. I'm surviving. I did get income. I have social assistance. You guys those of you who've been donating, have been helping out. I have family and friends who have been helping me out. So I am going to survive. I do, because I don't want to move back home. I don't want to. If push comes to shove, if I have no choice and I lose my income again, then I have to. But I don't like being on social assistance like I am right now. But you gotta do what you gotta do in order to pay the bills. Who knows? This time next year, I could be in like a great job and say everything's going great, guys, and everything will be great. But sometimes you have to take those low points to get those high points. I don't really believe in a lot of things, but I agree with how karma works. I have a feeling like things are real bad for me right now, so it can only get better eventually. So I'm trying to stay positive. I'm trying not to be depressed about things. Yeah, it's trying to stay positive, guys. I'm trying to be as positive as I possibly can. And but it has been a tough year. I'm not gonna lie.
So I'm going to take a moment to talk about some possible New Year's resolutions or stuff that I want to do in the new year. 2026 is going to be a big year because it's my 20th anniversary as a content creator. It's also my 10th anniversary for Zero Streams. So I have some stuff planned. One thing I would like to do is get some projects done that I haven't finished yet. There's a whole backlog of projects there. I've been saving some of them just for this year because I know they're going to be big projects, so keep an eye on that. Other than that, maybe some music this year. I have some music I'm kind of working out with a friend of mine, so no promises, but we'll see. But yeah, main goal is get a job in 2026, but hopefully that'll be sooner rather than later. But yeah, I guess this is where the part of the video where I say thanks, guys, for making what ended up being kind of a shitty year for me, just a little less shitty, like a little better. It was pretty nice to just at the end of the year finish Silent Hill 2 Remake before the end of the year. That was great. And yeah, I got a lot of games done this year, and I'm in my backlog era because games are too expensive. Part of the reason why I didn't get much during Boxing Day is because games are too expensive. Even on sale, they're too expensive. Especially right now since I do not have work, so my spending money is very limited. So, I'm sure that, like, I know Resident Evil 9 is going to be one I'm gunning for, no matter what. I want that game. So, I'm pretty much going to be staying to this backlog over here because you guys can barely see it in the shot, but I have 1,800 games. I got to play some of these. So, but yeah, thank you guys for making 2025, just a little bit better than it was in general. And I look forward to 2026. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I finally did another one of these, and hopefully this can continue and I'll keep making more of these. But until then, guys, I'll see you next time. Have a good one.